That is the first package that I have received in a really long time. But why are you still looking at the door? Let's go get this box opened up. Hey, but don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and become part of the Wayneko crew. My name is Wayne, and this is Wayneko. This is going to be the first box that I have honestly received in a really long time. You know, when Funko went through the whole Funko blackout and then they're getting crazy with the exclusives, it gets kind of harder and harder for people like me to come on here and do these videos. So I am super excited that I got my hands on this guy. I really am. But before we get this guy open, check out my latest GameStop haul. This one's going to be Deadpool number 774. This is the backyard griller. This one is a pretty awesome pop, and I picked him up after I seen him. He was originally one of them that I was going to pass on until I seen that he came with some really cool accessories. He comes with like the grill, and this looks like a light, I think a match light, you know, that old lighter fluid people used to use. It tastes god awful bad. But before we crack this guy open, I'm going to get this one open because this one's going to go hand in hand with that guy. And when I say hand in hand, I mean like hand in hand. They're going to go together. Now this is Entertainment Earth, and I know that it's not in an Entertainment Earth box. It's kind of odd that they sent it out like this. They sent it out in this really small, cheap box. This is nothing like Entertainment Earth. It doesn't have Entertainment Earth on it or none of that stuff. They didn't even put it in the second box. You know, normally they put it in that other box that protects it in that box. They didn't even do that. And then they put this single thing of bubble wrap. So they are seriously trying to like preserve some money is the way that looks, even though I think Funko sends it to them in the other box already. This one is Dino Deadpool. He's going to be number 777. Now, there is a lot of Deadpools coming out lately, and I know that's what you're thinking right now. You're saying, Wayne, you have just done a review on a lot of Deadpools, and that's because there is a lot of them coming out. This is Deadpool's 30th birthday, which makes him 10 years younger than me. You do the math. I'm not going to do it. It makes him 10 years younger than me. There is 7 of these guys on the back of this box. I really like these boxes. These boxes were done really well. Now, I've seen Dino Deadpool at Hot Topic already, so I kind of talked about Dino Deadpool and exactly what I thought about him. I'm really not... I think that he looked better in the picture than he does in person, but I haven't really gotten him out of the box to give him a fair view yet. I mean, to give him a fair view yet, I just haven't gotten him out of the box. Let's see what he looks like. He is... I'm going to stay to my stance. I mean, my stance is going to stand. I am not as impressed with this pop as I thought I would be. Let's take a closer look at him. Okay, so in all fairness, look, this is a really cool pop. I mean, I think that he should have came out a little bit more into the like King Kong versus Godzilla than in the Deadpool like 30th birthday or whatever it is that they were calling that. But he is kind of weak. I mean, I just think that they could have did a better job with this one. This is one of them that I look at and I think there's something that's kind of off about him. And I think it's this bobblehead. I think it's the bobblehead that's a little off because it just doesn't quite look right. You almost have to tilt him down a little bit to get a better look at him. And maybe that's what they did with the pictures. They kind of tilted it down a little because with the bobblehead, his head kind of sits like that. So it's kind of hard to get a fair view at exactly what it looks like. But I'm still not disappointed with him a whole lot, other than the fact that I think in my mind I had him looking one way and then he showed up looking another way. This is not going to be my favorite one out of the group. Now, I am really excited to get this one open to get a better view as to what he is going to look like, because I have an idea that with the accessories that's going to kind of trump this one. But before we get this guy open, take a second to go check out the channel membership. There's a link right down in the description below. You're going to get these really cool burger beside your name. So it's a really cool icon that'll be beside your name when you do any kind of like messages and things like that. You're going to get that little burger beside your name. It's going to change colors and variations and all kinds of crazy stuff as we go along the way. And then you're going to get some really cool emojis you get to drop over into the chat room on the lives. If that's something that you get into, go check that out real quick. Now, this is the Bistro Deadpool. Did you hear me? The Backyard Griller's number 774. This is a pretty cool one, and I'm really excited to get this one out of the box. Now, this is one of them that I think that once I seen him in the store, changed my perspective on what I was thinking, right? And so I'm really glad that my local GameStop had this one and I had a chance to see it, because once I seen it, it made it really hard to jump past. And I did not notice. I'm going to get him out of the box so that you get to see this with me. This is one of them that I did. He has something in his hand that I totally missed. I totally missed it when I seen the image of this one. He did come with a stand, which is very disappointing, and they taped the stand to the bottom of the, oh, that's different, right? I don't think that I've ever seen them tape the stand to the bottom of it. I mean, that's really weird. We're going to get past that, but oh man. So he comes with the little grill. You see the little grill right there, and it looks like it has a T-bone in it, or it's got a T on some steaks. I'm assuming that's supposed to be a T-bone. And do you see me throw that down there? Be careful when you're getting these out. Then it comes with a little thing of lighter fluid. Oh my. So it says pyro on there. It's so tiny that if you're not careful, you're definitely going to lose that one. So be careful when you're getting that out. And then you have Deadpool with a flamethrower. Oh, we got to get a closer look at this one now. Like I was just saying, I am really excited that I got to see this guy in person. And then even after I seen him in person, I did not realize that he had a flamethrower in his hand until we were just talking now. I realized that he had that flamethrower in his hand, and that flamethrower really sets this guy off. I mean, that one just really set it apart. Now, it looks like he has a little flame on his butt back there. I think maybe they could have did a little bit better job of making that a little bit different color red. That way it was very clear that was some flame, but hey, they still did a really good job with it all together. The flamethrower, that is the icing on the cake when it comes to this one. That flamethrower is really where it's at, and they did a really good job with this one. I don't see any really paint spillover to talk about. I can't really tell that the arms are glued on there until I get to the backside, so it's not super obvious that the arms are separate pieces. This one right here is the reason that I got into collecting Funkos, is this pop right here. I mean, this pop is super excited. It's something to make you get into. It's really, really cool. And I really enjoy this pop. This one right here made my day. Now, don't forget that I go live every Thursday at 3:30. We're going to talk about some Funko news, all that good stuff. Mr. TechBot and myself, we go live every Friday at 6 p.m. Standard Eastern Time. And then whenever there's some good Marvel shows out there, we go live on Saturdays at 3 p.m. as well. So don't forget to go check those things out. And if you're still here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and become part of the Wayneko crew. There is no Wayneko crew without you, and I truly appreciate you watching. Until next time, have a good one.